cheese.
Meh. Hello. Oh fuck, I just realized what I never did. Oh. Y'all are gonna see nothing real quick. Uh Shh. 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 Y'all didn't see anything. Okay. Nothing was seen. Woo. Okay, what is this? What? Why do I have a screwdriver? Well, y'all didn't see anything. I was here this whole time. Clearly. Why do I have a mule? It's that its bone that dies. Teach us how in silence can play, but that's what's now will we? Yeah, but really why? I don't know, I need to ask Dad. Yes. Racism or something like that. Anyways, moving on. Dang, I was kind of hoping I would fall in the fire. Because you know what's cool? Kids, you know what's... You know what makes you into a cool kid? That's right. Falling into the house fire at the family reunion. Marler, this place is heaven in Mexico. We have plans with move house to pollen. Each brewer the best nectar in all the house, thou shalt live without. It's quite its more toxic plants too. Yeah, salt knows how to set good pollen from that, it's my job. Importantly, don't taste any on the way. I'll give you something in exchange. You heard the man. Wah, it's too big. That is what... That is what she said. Okay. Anyways. Good news, everyone. I have enough tiny little green men to be able to comfortably get into here. Oh, those... Why are they so tiny? That's what I want to know. Why are they so tiny? Can you riddle me that, Batman? Why are the tiny men so tiny? Man, there's nothing up there. The weeder? What about the weeder? Wah. Wah. Woo. Wahoo. Yes. What is in this tiny little hole? Oh, thank you for the health check. The health. Health is checked. Yep, I can do that in this game. I almost could not remember. These snails really are head empty, no thoughts. Tough on this gun, scared, they rock away. Brains of fish one these days. Dung beetles. You get so angry. Nothing, I'm just angry, that's all. But health is checked, thank you. Hello, matriarch. Look. Look, I have a frog leg. Yeah, I found everything that place. I found common red. I want the real deal. Sure. I'm the magenta. Zoin. Go, that's where I draw the line. Respect green. You can't paint perfect shot the right colors. Why? That's the first thing I thought. Yes, green is not a creative color. You that man, the shadow creatures, they eyes everywhere, and the walls of machines, and orange glow. Snunions. get them. What if I pelt them with tiny little men? I got an achievement. Wah. I got an achievement for beating them all up. It's perfect. Oh, I see where all the money is now. Good news, everyone. I have located where all the money is. Alas, I fell on a tiny man, so I did not die. Hey, when crushing other people breaks my fall. Hate when that happens. Berlin rather than a con that you meet around us where creates all instruments preserve creatures ancient glyphs. Being of our size, that's absurd. I could use such large equipment. I tardigrade, not a god, but Dragonflies won't hear it. Come and take a look, because I can't stand the sun, apparently. How convenient. Hello, janitor. John, how could justice be without trace? Where's the frog quest? Where my frog enjoyers at? Hee, I'm tiny, look at me. This man's house has mushrooms growing in it. Ooh, can I move the jar? No. Can't move the jar with the formaldehyde and such. However, I can blow things up. You ever just not be able to do a thing? So you just start blowing things up. This is what healthy, well-balanced adults do, right? They blow things up to deal with their problems. Mind you, the problem's still there, so we're gonna have to do this again next week, but it's this is all off. From the like science. We lost oxygen. We ate it for 35 months without being seen. It is clearly because he is a god. How else would he manage such fine and perfectly round mushrooms in his home? Clearly, that is the work of a deity. Because if you can't explain it, blame it on the deities or the weather. Or you have to be careful blaming it on the weather, because sometimes it could be the weather. That flea on my right down your frail body. Think. You're really getting on my nerves. Why, I've fallen and I can't get up. Except for maybe with the help of 15 tiny green men. That was way more than 15, but you know what, the point still stands. With the help of enough tiny green men, you can go anywhere. Put that on an inspirational quote. With the help of enough tiny green men, you can go anywhere. Dun 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 dun. Milo do got them eyebrows, with which he can, I don't know, show emotions real well and stuff. Yeah, it worked as intended. Because sometimes you just need to fall into a watery grave so you can respawn in such a way where, yeah. Where you can use your tiny green men to help you. What is that plate for a weak tank for this, bro? That won't budge. The cake in a can looks like it do the trick. I can't stack my tiny green men in the water. Tyranny. I'm gonna start a revolution. Or something like that. Oh, look, exploding men. Okay, but hear me out. What if instead of just 5 or 15 tiny green men, we used 3,352 green men and one green child. Except for we justify using the child for all the hard labor. How do we do this? You see, good question. See, there isn't any reason. However, we can gaslight everyone into just saying, oh, they're young, it's fine. because we desire to traumatize the children or something, I don't know. Sometimes the children get a little trauma. A little childhood trauma as a treat. Don't you remember your treat childhood trauma? Share your childhood trauma. Friends, you have to speak to them. Take care of them, they feel loved, you have to them. Get them cause mantis has to eat. Dang, they really be eating their children out here. Chat, what if we raise plants and we ate them in front of the other plants to assert dominance? Feel like, look how good of a plant parent we are. Our plant children would die for us. Can you say the same? And what are the flowers have strange smell this month? No one wants to buy them. Dang, that's a real runny nose. I hope you can get some cold medicine or something, buddy. Happy to work where I came from. We'll do it's good labor. No one cannot believe them. That's not surprising. We won't want to share now. If you like, show me your town. And that's how they lost their Venus. They have been depened. Sacrifice the tiny green men. Sacrifice the tiny green men to the god. If you haven't sacrificed a tiny green man to the god, are you really living? Can you tell me you've really lived if you haven't done that? And I know you haven't. If you have, prove it. Prove to me what you say about your tiny green men sacrificing. We're gonna be like Zurg in that one episode of Buzz Lightyear where he makes them all stupid. Does anyone... I remember that show. I want to say it's semi-lost media now, which makes me a bit sad, but you know what? We'll find it. Hopefully. I am but a fraud gamer. I cannot do the platforming. I can only hit the sick grind on this skateboard while harassing people with tiny green men. Truly, the marks of a fraud. Just kidding. Harassing video game NPCs is the mark of a true gamer. We need one more leg. Oh, that's adorable. They have a kebab. Jesus, that was some heat-seeking. Okay. These things are like the Hitman's briefcase. Have you all probably have. You've all seen that one video where the Hitman briefcase is going like woo, 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 and there's a guy on the jet ski. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Am I insane? Am I crazy? Am I cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Okay, where's the water so I can get all the way back up real quick? There we go. See, that, children, is what we call IRL fast travel. Do not try it at home. Don't take my advice. Or do. I don't know. I'm not your mom. You'll probably die, though. For a second, I was concerned that I was out of tiny exploding men. Because how was I supposed to free this frog leg without copious amounts of tiny exploding men? Because everyone knows that without tiny exploding men, no frogs would have legs. Hello, same again. Nothing wrong with this. I've been by a minute. Not just a pile of rocks of the Sin Capital. Name. Its name. Oh, average source. Normal source. Nothing special source. That's right. Your reward, I think, is probably Museum of Odwin. Dang. Really, you're a very beautiful skeleton. So, wahaha. Meanwhile, the frog, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you all. There will be no mercy. All of you look scrum and diddly-umptious. There we go, mission success. Because you know what, children? with enough cheese, you can skip portions of the level. Where is that? Oh, that's up there. Tiny exploding men, my beloved. I love them because they're tiny and they explode. You gotta love. Okay, let's see if this goes all the way up there. Holy shit, it does. Who's picking up? There we go. They said when you go show for a hero. I'm also very prone to jumping on heads. Huh, got him. Mail has been unlocked. Secret passage unlocked. Coin I missed collected. Like twice a day. Okay, I might be able to do this. If I jump, I can definitely do it. However. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. And the yarn has been acquired. Yuck, yuck. my bubbles protect me. Can you say the same in period? I see, allow me to put myself a bone hat. It's a downtrodden. They front. Wake up, it's only their generosity. They collect the misery of the people launching the bridge. It's fall right of here. I know absolutely nothing about. In there. Me and Toxic will let them reward you appropriately. See, and the wings, so you have to be able to glide 3 bubbles to cross those obstacles. Press B, dear Milo. Yes. Well, good for them. 'Cause I do got 3. Way to the he. Yes. You see, there are those over here. However, due to my cheese, I can just kinda do one of those. I wonder how low that note can go. I mean, this probably is the highest area in this game that I can remember, at least. So maybe. Look down there. It seems so small, it's so insignificant. They aren't even aware that if you're looking down on them. Yes, they can't see us. Guy from here. Ah, would we notice? Stop your theologizing. I'll eat your shoes. Hello. I'm eating shoes. And I'll do it again. Have fun. Enjoy. Yes. Tasty, tasty shoes. Oh, dang it. I'm done falling and I can't get up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I found the other frog leg and I turned it in. So you know what we do? In order to not have to climb back up, we sacrifice ourselves by falling a great big fall. And we do a heckin' climb. Then you know what? We fall again. Because you know what? Falling is good and cool. Dash Wheatie 2024. Consume them. Consume them and their shoes. And then we eat their shirt. And part of their pants. Against tyrants, despite all the fences you are of your heart. All those who go hungry tonight, try to hear the reward. You talk to them for mutual benefit. Heck yeah. Okay, now to turn in the mail. Okay. And that man is high as fuck. He is unreasonably high. Oh yes, I was going to talk to you. You are who I was going to talk to. Anything on your okay, it's not just a trap. I should probably find a taste for this kind of creation just in case. Just in case. Really need to consume some poison. Hear me out. I think it would be a funny prank. We all got into the same place out in the woods. And we all drank unidentified liquid together from a fountain. Just to see what will happen. Meh, 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 meh. Meh, meep, meh, meep, meh, meep. Where's the mailman? I heard you the machine working. Tunnel. Just outside here, this tunnel. Let's go. Wahoo! And away they go. Now then. Oh yes, the mail's up there. There we go. Well, really cool. Let's invite me next time. Why don't you get to invite me? Because you're already high. And they'd need to cut you off. Dearest watch, I'm biting. Side tapping. Got the secrets. Away we go. Wait a minute. That isn't where I was going. I was going to the other place. Means I'm going through here. I think maybe. Did they just show it from a weird angle? No, I went in here. They went in here. So that they could toss it. Oh well. Oh hello, this is where I'm going. Quit looking at the tunnel, let's go. And away we have gone. Oh, I like that one. Wah. I didn't get it. Not that I expected. It's what Meladon. Robin's machine. How to get our hands this one? It's the city of Belna. Those are the citizens. And Foliona, let's go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go and do the things. Alright, house with any time to get access to great. But first, I didn't mitigate whenever he made work. Can rank and change the will, put out limits like a map of life and keep to lost knowledge. Any examples best minds with they move in sense move out the work. It's B and A. No, type of soul destroyed by him in a fit of rage. This one, however, carefully looked after. Close to his honor remained intact. We more harm to the creator himself. Try to understand, we keep close eyes so that this plaque may remain immaculate. Thank you for its swift return. What was something unknown? Unknown, why not make first grave medal? Times of pride for Arden houses. One day, take him with anger, he strikes a hard burst of great damage. But today, that me who makes them unsacred is for the one who gave it or for oneself. Okay, and then I got another one. I got a tiny spear. Oh yeah, that tiny spear. Yes, yeah, pay no heed to its age of fiancé. Then just one quick thrust. Well, perhaps with my kind of travel tried in such an intimate being wouldn't have to face it had needed this. Violence. Force and violence defeat reason. This is a great reminder and a warning. Okay, I am going to run to the bathroom. I shall be back. Okie dokie. I shall see you in a couple of minutes. Hello. Oh, hello, Quiz. I am sorry, I was taking a poo. How are you, woo? I hope you woo. No, it just doesn't play if I click out the game. I don't technically have background music. I just use whatever the game has. On, but you can go back and continue going places we've already been if you like. Yes. One day, TM. Yes, at the end of the flooded tunnel down there. Go through when you're ready. Guides are tiny, yeah. They're real tiny green men. Tiny green men who I can line up and recreate 9/11 with. Oh god. Why was that the first thing to come to my mind? I can stack these little men up. I'm gonna go jump in that toilet. Okay. Let me download from if you're interested. Sure. Sure, why not? Oh no, not really even. Of course, he might as well be bolted. Good. Good thing we're incognito. Let's we in. The body is open and we should have paid for the time. Let's go home and rest. May I please have it? Queasy wheezy. Can you inject it right into my veins? Time called game? I can see it. Well, thank you, pitch. I know you found the for a component. But I need to help. Inside the wall, say it is very different from ours. The body make noise flash last night. Well, night in the place. I had to go sort of the sabotage calm. Probably. But I must have, I think they even bound this. It's city as revenge. You helped me make up for my mistake. Well, it's the atrium for Clorox. Could you join her? I should stream that game again, because there have been many updates. Now that's what I call fast travel. Just let me grind on the edge of the toilet paper game. There was a, yeah, they had the sex update. They now can. And now they can do a sex. I don't know if I want that. I mean, that's fair. Considering the general progression of that game, I'd imagine you could just not build that if you didn't want it. But okay, so these ones are high until they get electrocuted. Get them some smelling steel. I just pinpoint which one. Probably you would see the world outside one of these days. Using a high turnover build. I see. You see, You're just making replacements then. They're married and depending on the constant death of my host make fertilized to go food. I see. I don't know, what was your message? I can see that. That would be interesting. In one of my playthroughs, I decided to see what was the maximum amount of people you could marry or be married to at the same time. And they started... It got to the point where I couldn't do the ritual to revive / marry people fast enough. So they, the upper limit of practical marriages in that game is around 20 to 25, I think. At least as that patch. Just trying for people to keep up with the losses. That's fair. That's fair. Poly lifestyle, yes. All 25, so whenever you married someone else, the cult would immediately lose all the faith. I think the upper limit would be higher now because you can get more immortal followers. But yeah, I thought there's no python that's clean in the morning. Yeah, for these bug guys. Why? So there's living together. Training cohabitation for some of the shots hide them from world purpose. And spice. They're fine. They're just living in the toilet bowl. In the toilet. Twilight. I'm trying to kind of combine toilet and twilight into a sort of pun. It's not working. Like the toilet zone. Like that, it's not looking weak to my kinds must pray alone in our own way. Unless you're feeling bad for them because I keep jumping on their heads. In which case, fair enough, continue. However, I'm not gonna stop jumping on their heads. Nor hitting them with my skateboard. See, this man is about... See those sparks? I'm cooking this man. He's being roasted alive. And I'm also stealing their pastries. Your red rolls are after too. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Can't accept. You haven't felt far too generous of you. These red rolls are all shove one in your face. Once you bought too much toilet paper during the pandemic, such a villain. Okay, maybe they're like that one Australian family who thought they were buying, like, I want to say they were tried to buy like 13 rolls, which is a fair enough amount of toilet paper to buy. And they accidentally bought 13 cases, or like 13 pallets of it. Yeah. Or maybe it's just that the dung beetles keep stealing the toilet paper. pallets of toilet paper forever. Yes. Sometimes, look, sometimes you have a little too much Taco Bell and you just need 13 pallets of toilet paper. Okay. Well, I think these guys live here now. Okay, they live there now. They're living their best life. And apparently for them that means electrocution. Sometimes some people just enjoy the electric chair a little too much, I guess. Envy their sense of purpose. Me too. They have one purpose. And oh boy, they are sticking to it. I'm assuming this little subscale so much. I'm do 4 pieces of me at the same time. And I'm not very convinced. And so it's got to please take this gift from me. It's not a giving of this board unthinkable as I love. Okay, for a second I thought that it was gonna be blowing it up. And I was gonna be like, dang, that's gonna be a strong statement. Shower will be lurking. Have fun. Enjoy the shower. Become cleansed of, I don't know, shower related issues. The exploding men are mine. I love how maliciously they laugh. Just like, they know exactly what they're doing. They are going to... Yeah, Donna. Me too. You thought about going through the hole, did you? No, but I will. And dirty all that water by directly from the bowl. I'm gonna get everything from it. And then this got weird. It got real weird. Perhaps I change. Yeah, it has something in it. Quite soon, that's one that says them on the atrium side. He's so hitting all strangers come by our house. We'll end up all skinny. I'm not good. Being too generous. But help yourself to the ball if you wish. I would help you in the quest. I was gonna help myself anyway. Anyways, it's time to harass them. Perfect. There it is, I felt like you. Got Pot Belly at least. Dang. These people truly are poverty-stricken. And I blew up their only cupcake. No regrets. Regurtants. No regrets, only regurgitation of the cupcake in front of them. Just so that they can think they have the plague. Just for a little bit. Just for fun. I'll put on some fake boils and such too. It'll be a grand old time. Atrium closed, you'll be able to export it. The pub's still open. I thought I'd wait for you. Conflict man, numbers, home court, young beetles. I'll make a man to substitute. And gratitude. Wait, how did I get here? Wait, how did... Oh. Nice. Anyways, it's time to dirty up this toilet bowl. With soap, apparently. Yeah. I'm gonna contaminate all that drinking water. They aren't gonna have any left. I mean, okay, we don't really know if someone watching us. And you thank you, understand? Being cathedral and thank God. Great cathedral at home in the room. You kill thank everyone. Go, my tiny green men. I miss having 30 of them. I miss it already. I need 30 green men. Only 30 green men can solve my urges. There we go. Go, my green men. Blow up their food supply. Yes. Perfection. Change coming. No. I'm getting their eggs. Oh, let it crack. I did that. Careful, creatures, will you? No. I'm gonna be irresponsible with my power. I'm gonna use them to make cocaine in Colombia. One moment. Boobles. It's a 2 degrade. Okay, now hear me out. What if 2 degrades or tardigrades were known as toot degrades? Because they tooted a whole lot. And that's Pokemon. Woo. Good news, everyone. I have 16 little green men. That's halfway as much it's needed to satisfy me. Now I can enter the toilet bowl from a different angle and make it even dirtier. Dang. Gimme Ghoul did not give me his ghoul. What am I even saying? Okay. Hello there. Oh, Pitchy Poopa? Since it's nothing there. That closed, we need to find a way to open it. Blue Tiny Kitten. There we go. And we only used half as many as we needed. Oh, what? Dog should leave the room through this passageway. And how about those citizens of the city? I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. But you know what I do know how to do. I know how to do a sick grind on the edge of oblivion. Oh god. I went over the edge of oblivion. Wah. Weeha. Shmeeha. Mishmi. Mishmi miha? Miha 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 shmiha. Mishmi the hiha shmi. What's hiding in this sink? There's a pot of plant down here. And some mail. Tell you what I say, I'm sorry, you should probably put that where it might bore you. Okay, I know what to do. It's time to harass some innocent civilians. There we go, perfect. Times you just need to harass those innocent civilians. Whether they do nothing. But that's not the point. The point is there are innocent civilians going around unharassed. But with your help, we can change that. You see, for the low price of $49.99 plus shipping and handling, you too can become a master harasser. And you can harass anybody. Single moms. That one annoying guy at the beach. Your weird uncle. George W. Bush. Just kidding, don't harass people, but if you want to, then you see, with the help of my course, you can do it like an expert. You can become an expert harasser. You can harass that thing. You can harass this toy boat. You can even harass this radio without a wire. I'm going to hope the... Oh man, that's cool though, dude. But did you want to explain the situation? On the mood because of few decibels. Dude, we don't want any more dung beetles in the atrium. Up again, but the sofa shut into the rope and someone took to the city. Crocodiles, would you have a chance of having a word with them? There's a bug. Bugs all over the place. They're doing little buggy things like bugging around. We're doing bugs, like buggy bugs. Give me one moment, please. I gotta check something real quick. What if, hear me out, bugs all over the place, doing bug things. They're angry elves. These elves are so angry. But you know what we got? We got sink juice. That ain't good sink juice. It's that bad sink juice. But you know what? At least we got the coin. This man house so dirty it has silverfish. That ain't good. Awful. Instead that is gonna start the part by creating the greatest song ever. He's gotta stop. I think that it's think. I think that it's think. Think. That one's high as fuck. I'm ready to make this water undrinkable. How? You may ask. You see, through the power of electricity. Because you see, ever since the dawn of time, this place had been inhabitable due to the lack of electricity coming to zap the people. However, with your help, we can change that. You see, now no one can cross that area again, or they're gonna fucking die. Just as it should be. No more food for the peasants. They haven't earned it yet. I know that's outside to my trade and business decision. I tolerant dancer. Of jail for it's awful. Of the stuff I was doing this, it's not too bad. Love it. Because I brewing podcast on help the business run. Yeah, my I don't actually go to see some. We're in trouble. Hear me out. What if we did 900 explosions instead? Huh? What if we just exploded them 9 billion times? I think this one's high too. Oh, no one put me out and looked at me. I'm getting sober. And that's see, I guess I have to save myself, but yeah, what's the sacrifice to have to make? I know. How dare one serve themselves? Where even is the council? I was supposed to go talk to a council. There's a council around here somewhere. Oh, maybe it was like meant to say I can. I mean, that then gives me one party companions with mind people. Andrew the Portrait is thinking of the on my behalf. Look, I'm in it, but only if I get to blow things up. You can blow things up. Hell yeah. Dang, they aren't even operating this mail station. And I wear sculpture, me boy, but for the rest, provide and joy. His bread, there's be for happiness. Oh. There's a truck going by. A semi-truck. Going by real slow. You can do all sorts of things. Not on the message of the mountain, each knows what kind you need it too. I see them there. They're exploding men hidden in the couch cushions. Jeez. Hello, Kaito. I'm blowing up the peasantry. See, watch this. Watch as I hit this sick grind. Okay, we gotta try it again. Ah, dang it. Well, those kids sure be looking tiny. Yes. I got 19 tiny men I can stack. I'm going to stack 19 tiny men. And nobody can stop me. The government cannot stop me. The mental institutions will not stop me. I have 19 stackable tiny men. Kaito, watch as I stack these 19 tiny men. I have stacked them. They are stacked. Yes. You see, I need to stack 19 tiny men. Only then can I be satisfied in my life. Like your nice pottery, but let's say you have emancipating your taxes. I want you now. I want you to keep putting up. I'll call on to get your pay up. And take time swim. She's thinking like, well, hey, chill out. Beautiful, yes. Specifically 19 of them, yes. 20 is too many tiny men. 22, too many. 23, also too many. 24 is too many. 25, too many. 26, also too many. 27, too many. 28, too many. 29, maybe, but still probably too many. 30 is also acceptable. Look, I need 19 or 30 tiny stackable men. Okay, but hear me out. 5 trillion stackable tiny men. Good too, yes. $5 trillion would be ideal if we could find 5 trillion tiny men. Because then you can climb until the day you die. Eat mass right, gotta eat, gotta live, gotta see you eat. They gave me a tip. This press will find price of treasure. Yeah, press close. Turn on to be able to collect at least 4 bubbles to handle it. Jumbo swap for something. How's that sound? Showing them secretly nearby. I hope there is. And I hope they all come out and introduce themselves to me. Each of them having a unique name. If they don't all have... If all 5 trillion of them, all 5 trillion tiny men do not have unique names, I don't want to hear it. Yes. You're gonna need to go to a lot of baby naming sites to come up with 5 trillion names. Now note, they don't all have to be human names for the 5 trillion tiny men. They all just have to be named. So they can be named stuff like Nort, Fjorm, Banana, a Junction Box, Susie. Darkest Telenym Tankin number 484. 4,843,349 exactly. Nork. And the next one is his brother Nort. Okay, I completely missed what this activated. Probably this door. What if... Okay, what if... Okay, hear me out. Normangio. You see, they're spelled the same, but they're pronounced differently, so it counts. Norbillion... Norbert. That's all. That's his full name. It's Norbert. We have one named Leopard Gecko. All one word. Aha! No longer a vulgar street silverfish. Here your reward. Now value to me how you may have me this diamond in the rough. We have one that's named Ring Pop. And it's arch enemies with one named Armaldo. Yes. We must think up copious... Yes. You see the lore for the 5 trillion tiny green men. Down perfect to the bar. Yeah, let's do a party in a puddle. Just to come here. Pirates movie pool. Bubble man, Bubble Bath disappeared. Bath over there, but we have one of them which is just named Shark on the bath bubble bath bottle. That's his full name. Shark on the bath bubble bath bubble bottle. You see, this is the type of names we need. Climb up there, give me a stitch. That's another one. That's another one of their names. Just climbing up there is giving me a stitch. That's another one. Names like that for sure, yes. One of them is just named Smitty. One of them is named Laser Pointer. One of them is named Asteroid Destroyer. Because he was an astronaut in a past life. It's part of the secret space force, I guess. Or whatever conspiracy you choose to have, you think is funniest. Vectors 18. We are armed with tactical. That's another name for them. Edmonds, who's that guy? He for real is greater. Should some respect you. Missing. Hi, do you boy know? One of them is named I'm Very High. And it has a singular weed with it. At all times. Just one. It seems to never end. That's good for it too. Yes. Totally. Yeah, it's legendary. Yes. What do you think the worst name you could come up with for one of these things would be? want to say my example which comes to my mind is Gerald, but I feel like we've had objectively worse examples. Come out of the stream of things to name your child. Man, it's fragile. But understand, bro. Hear me out. What if we named one Explodeykin? It doesn't actually explode. It's named that way. One of them is just named Johnson. First, middle, and last names is just Johnson, Johnson, Johnson. A family company. Johnson, 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 yes. A family company. Johnson X3, yes. Not to be confused with Johnson X2. Who, that's just his name. His name is just Johnson X2. Like, that's what it says on his birth certificate. Go, my 19 stackable tiny men. Ascend to the heavens. Can I see the friends with I'm very high? Yeah. Who isn't friends with I'm very high? Everyone, all 5 trillion of the tiny little men are basically legally obligated to be friends with I'm very high. Everyone loves I'm very high, yes. Look, he may not share his weed, but he only has one of them. So you know what, it's understandable. If you want your own weed, you have to go to the number 3,493. I sell drugs for a living. That's his name. That is his name. Eat it. So, yeah, so that they can stay up very high, very late at night. I know how I'm supposed to do this, but I wonder. I'm standing inside of this. Okay, so I can't do it that way. Who puts a soap holder all the way up here? God does, apparently. To hide thyself and flee from themselves, true. I wonder. Don't worry, I got this. I got this. I can totally reach this. There we go. Perfection. I did not deserve this fast travel, but you know what? It's mine anyway. I also can unlock something now. Gotta love my favorite brand of detergent. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well, it's my favorite brand of detergent. Go, my tiny men. Go hatch the bombs for me. Oh well, I need to get me some of that. Yeah, really need to run to the store. Get some more of that. You know how it is. Just need a little bit of that OWO detergent to get you through the week. Doing your weekly load of laundry. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe there's no about the ticket. That's it. Then after party, what? Command, that cool. Clean that up and then gonna die. Mood. Okay. What if? Okay, hear me out. What if we got the 5 trillion green men? Everyone gets 5 trillion green men. But all they really do is stack on top of each other and do laundry. Does this seem like a fair trade? Yeah. Look, they all know how to do laundry. Some know how to do more than one task, but it's not a guarantee that they'll do it. But all of them for certain know how to do a laundry. Because I have my radio. Yeah. They'll use a Woe detergent. That's the only brand they'll actually use. Do you know what? And what? Yeah. So yeah. Oh whoa. Woo? A Woe detergent. Everyone's favorite. Wait, is there a postman? Is he in his hammock? No, but I don't think I'm supposed to be back here. Can I just go through this wall? Huh. You know, I don't think I was supposed to see any of this. But, you know what? It makes sense. That's why... That's where they are. God, I am very sleepy. Okay. Very rambly today. It's just weird. Because normally I'm not. Go, my 19 tiny men. Do whatever it is that 19 tiny men do. I like how you can just stand perfectly still on it. Oh great, now I can interact with my favorite moments from all the World Wars. Why did I say that? What am I doing with my life? I'm doing great things. I'm chucking tiny exploding men at tiny plastic boats. Alas, I threw them too close to the sun. But you know what that means? Hell yeah. Brother. But I think, because of how sleepy I am, how rambly that's making me, I shall probably call this here while I stand atop, or while I stand atop of my stack of 19 tiny men. Because that is the image we want to end on. Because, reminder everyone, it's 19 tiny men or bust. "19 tiny men." Now who's even on? Oh god, there aren't a whole lot of people. Where? Thank you. You know what? This person. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, people.
Hello.
Or did you already read out?
I'm in the process doing that.
Well, hi, people. Also, bye, people.
Yes. Wah. There are the right messages. I hope you'll have a lovely time, and I'll see you in the next one. Wow.